re-emphasize Marcus's point, right? In the video, the gentleman talked about how during the Dark Ages there was all of this internal war that essentially gave them practice to implement elsewhere. But to what Marcus was saying about leverage and propaganda, there wasn't a war that actually initiated the Dark Ages. It was all leverage and propaganda that led up to the Dark Ages, where people were intentionally burning literature, intentionally following the church and disregarding any other information, not even being able to read the Bible or scripture because it wasn't available to them in a language that they understood, right? So when you program people, they were able to create the perfect storm, which allowed them to practice war internally, right? And I wish you'd missed that point. I know it's a clip, but that human nature is human nature. And the moment you learn how to manipulate it, it doesn't matter what time or culture exists. Human nature doesn't actually change. So you're able to pull the puppet strings the way that you want to. And to what Marcus was saying about perfecting it, it's really just the technique that's been perfected, not the method itself. The formula is still the same. It's just the application just has almost like a recipe, right? It just has little tweaks that change over time, generations over generations, to make it slightly better, slightly more efficient.
Anybody else wanted to add to that?
This reminds me of something
I
that I
did want to
learned.
add something, but I wanted to tell y'all because my phone is dying. I apologize on 1% out here. So I want to say thank you guys for having me, and I'm sorry I was late. Next time I will
You can
be
go
more
ahead and
on
say what
time
you
to
wanted
have.
to say if you wanted to.
I didn't have a comment on this. I do agree with Marcus that he had a really, really great answer, and it's kind of hard to top that. To be honest with you, he did great. So I don't want to take from that. So, but yeah, I just want to say thank you guys. It's nice seeing you, podcast. Hey guys, whatever. Hey P, and hopefully I can see you guys again. And I'll be listening. I got to go take care of my partners because they're important too. So, thank you guys for having me though.
You found a solution, huh?
She said partners. Oh, she poly.
Wow.
You took the words out of my mouth, Marcus.
Two men.
You know the solution.
I have 3 partners right now.
They all in the house with you?
No. I call one and say good night, and then I'm gonna go with my partner that's here and talk. Hang out with him a little bit before I go to bed and go work. So.
Okay.
Told you, Marcus. It
works.
All right, Miss Polly, we gotta bring you back for our poly conversation, honey.
Okay.
I need to know more. All right. Thank you.
Indeed. Okay.
Yeah.
Anytime. Okay. Bye.
See you later.
Wait, is your phone dying? I got a quick question for you.
Yeah, 1%. That motherfucker like this.
Did you see when we were talking about Polly, and what was your thoughts on that episode?
Oh, she gone.
Man,
Next
that
time we'll buy her back
motherfucker-
for poly discussion. Because I was telling somebody on the Facebook chat that my mom's neighbor, has 2 men who live. They got a little. It's two white men, a black woman, and they got like a little mixed baby. I don't know who baby that is, but it's 3 of them, and they be sitting on the porch when I walk.
And I know somebody.
It's not my business. I don't know them folks.
AP about to ask us who raised her.
Okay, but go ahead. Sorry, let's get back on point. Let's get back on the
I know somebody's aunt who's, in essence, she has a husband and a boyfriend, and they are aware of each other. Like they're cool with each other.
I don't see it like that. I see 3 husbands, 1 wife. So it's not viewed the same.
Okay then.
Oh, she came back. She came back. She must got a charger.
Oh, you different.
Listen, leave it up to Marcus to keep a poly conversation going.
I did hear the question.
The truth is, Marcus answered the.
I'm sorry, I ran away. What was the question?
All right, did you see the episode we did on poly relationships, and what were your thoughts? What did we miss?
No, I did not.
You didn't see it. We're gonna invite. So be ready. We're gonna invite you back for another poly conversation when it's the other way around, because we would love to hear.
Oh yeah, okay.
Experience. Do I need to grab me some more men on that? I'm just playing. I wouldn't, but I'm just.
Lord case.
I've never had a testosterone test.
Well, I think there's some different views on it because even in poly, I'm very I'm a unicorn in poly. So, since I have more than one male partner, and my partners are actually monogamous men who date me, who is poly. So I don't really date poly men. I've only dated like a handful of poly men ever. So it's a little bit different.
3 men that are not dating other women.
Right. So they're
Do they
so
date each
basically
other?
they're
Y'all
nope. They're heterosexual black males who are for the most part monogamous. Like they have the option to talk to other people, but they either there's no time for them to talk to other people or they don't want to, but they have the option. So it just makes me look like very odd to everyone else, even in poly.
PIMP.
And she found 3 monogamous men, and women are out here having a hard time finding one.
I don't even understand how that's possible. So one day we'll talk about it. Yes, okay. Okay, now watch them be watching this, because I know one of them watching this. He's probably like, get off the phone, you out of pocket. So I'm gonna go ahead and say good night. But yes, I'll take a look at it though.
All right.
Who makes the final
Do you
decision
know how
out of
hard
all
it is
of
to
y'all?
take care of one man? Man, 3?
Who make the final? Like, so is there any oneness the actual? Are
She
you?
gone.
Yeah,
All right, damn. I'm gonna fire off my question. You might look at it. Just think about this. I want to know who is for lack of a better word, the alpha partner in that relationship, or the prime. Well, since you're the primary partner, do you assume the roles of a man in that way, or do you still have the roles, I guess, of a woman?
She got 3
And
men.
if so, right? So yeah, front door, back door, mouth. You funny. So
that ain't what I said.
that's what I heard. If not, I apologize. I wasn't
I
trying
meant
to
like the front door, protecting the door.
No.
Won't he do it?
That's not what I said.
Only you.
Marcus.
I'm really curious, because the reason I think poly relationships and men work is because the hierarchy can be maintained and it can fall in line. But does it work where all 3 of them are in charge and then she's underneath that, or is she in charge of all 3 of them? And how does that relationship work? I got a lot of questions, so I hope she comes. I got a whole lot of
I
questions.
remember
Okay,
correctly. She don't spend time with all 3 of them at the same time, though.
Yeah.
So all right, if one of them, I guess they got it. Well, all right.
Yeah. Y'all gonna do a show on it.
There's no need to ask these questions when she's not.
When she's not here. Yeah,
so
you're right.
let's just table it.
Go back to
and
bashing white people.
Come back. We'll have that conversation, okay? Maybe I would have visited my mom's house, and I can just persuade old girl, and she don't have to cam up and talk about her my mama's neighbors.
How old are they?
They're not that old, maybe early 30s.
Life has changed. It's a
Absolutely.
lot more things that's acceptable now.
But I would say, and I hope that they don't know my face like that. I don't know them like that. And if they ever see this, I would say the guys would probably be like incel, what we can, they
looks wise, they not. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. That makes sense.
They're very, I can tell they're very catering to her. Like, I ain't never seen her holding that baby. They always get that baby. And they're always like, I want massaging. It'd be, I'm like, well, goodness, she got 2 men catering to her. Okay. And I would have said, oh, one of them's her brother, but she's black and they're white. So that's not it. I try to make an excuse to why this would be going on. And I just can't.
Who highlighted that?
Don't you do it.
And I was listening to
you trying to take some pointers from her.
Oh my God.